Ugh, how long was I out for? This is the mission log for day 1. We hadn't heard from the advance party we sent to Abcraft in months. My mission was to re-establish contact, find out what happened and prepare for the arrival of more colonizers. My landing was way off where I needed to be, but I did find plenty of signs that the advance party had begun to set up. However, it did look like something had stopped them rather abruptly, which had me worried. I got a long journey ahead. Down to my last 36 rockets, I was going to have to do some travelling by land, by boat, and by air. This was going to be difficult. I did the first part of my journey by boat. I stopped when I found a strange structure made out of cobblestone and stone. It served no purpose, so I can't believe the advance party would have expended resources on it. But we scanned this planet. There was no intelligent life form. So when was this built? And who built it? Close by, I did find evidence that our people had started to set up an outpost. It was a little bit on the small side, so it wasn't their main base, and it wasn't where I was heading either. But there was shelter here, and there were farms. You could get sheep, you could get iron. There were even villagers here. Rather worryingly, there was heads on the outside of the house. Was this a sign that something had happened to the advance party? Who knew? I did a little bit of exploring, but I still had a long way to go. So once I'd had a look around, I continued my journey south. As I ventured south, I found yet another outpost. This time they'd clearly spent some time on the structures. But again, it looked like they'd abandoned the base in a hurry. Items strewn across the floor. But again, there were farms here. Sugarcane for the rockets, that would come in handy. I was down to my last 36. But more evidence that they'd left in a hurry. The sugarcane farm had broken and no one had repaired it. Although I had no plans on stopping here, I figured, why not get this up and running again? It might be that the colonizers, when they arrive, want to use this. So after a little bit of experimentation, I managed to get the machine up and running again. There was no signs of life here, and as I said, I'd got a long way to go. So I made my way south. As night fell, the life became more hostile. Flying beings with bright green eyes flew towards me out of the sky to try and kill me. They were not happy to see me. Is this what happened to the advance party? Weird skeleton-looking aliens with bows were trying to shoot me. I was going to have to use up some of my rockets to get to my destination. This was going to be a perilous flight. Success! I made it with just 5 rockets to spare. The area where I was meant to land in the first place. This was the base of the advance party, but even on landing it was clear that they weren't here. Storage crates just left lying around on the floor, and only the local wildlife for company. They had, however, made a good start, and clearly been here for some time. There were machines for making concrete, tree farms. They'd made other contraptions that would make use of the local wildlife. So from here on in, it was my job to start constructing the city for the colonizers, as well as to find out what happened to the advance party. This is Abfielder signing off from Mission Log Day 1.